What's your favorite Sondheim lyric? Here are my top 100.
I'm calm, I'm perfectly calm, I'm utterly under control. I haven't to worry where others would hurry, I stroll.
He said all right, but it wasn't quite, 'cause I caught him in the autumn in my garden one night.
We have so much in common, except that we could pool our resources, avoiding courses.
Rich man, poor man, black or white, everybody gets a bite. Everybody just hold tight to your dreams. Everybody's got the right to their dreams.
Somebody sit in my chair and ruin my sleep and make me aware of being alive.
Demons are prowling everywhere nowadays. I'll send them howling, I don't care, I got ways.
My father is a bastard, my mom's an SOB, my grandpa's always plastered, my grandma pushes tea, my sister wears a mustache, my brother wears a dress. Goodness gracious, that's why I'm a mess.
It's a city of strangers. Some come to work and some to play. A city of strangers. Some come to stare, some to stay. Let the captain wed me and woo me. I shall play my part. Let him make his mad passion through me. You will have my heart.
Marry me a little, love me just enough. Cry but not too often, play but not too rough. Keep a tender distance, so we'll both be free. That's the way it ought to be.
The jets are in gear, our cylinders are clicking. The sharks will steer clear, 'cause every Puerto Rican's a lousy chicken.
The Broadway Maven is the only free weekly Broadway appreciation course you'll find online.
Everybody ought to have a lead. Someone who will rescue your slipper will be winsome as a whippoorwill and graceful as a grouse.
And she gives you food and she gives you rest, and she draws you close to a giant breast, and you know things now that you never knew before. Not till the sky.
I can dance a tango, I can read Greek easy. I can slay a dragon any old week easy. God knows the foolishness about them, but if one had to live without them, the world would surely be a poorer, if purer place.
He's a child, he's too repressed while she's full of life. Impossible.
He's a man with chronic asthma, gout, and a wife. Impossible.
This is how Samson was shorn. Each in her style a Delilah reborn. Each a gem, a beautiful diadem, a beautiful welcome. Then these beautiful got the time and the place, and I got rhythm. Now all I need's the girl to go with them.
Say toodaloo to sorrow.
And this time, boys, I'm taking the bells and...
What a wonder is a gun. What a versatile invention. First of all, when you've a gun, everybody pays attention.
Could it be? Yes, it could. Something's coming, something good. If I can wait, something's coming. I don't know what it is, but it is gonna be great.
Green finch and linnet bird, nightingale, blackbird, how is it you sing? Whence comes this melody constantly flowing? Is it rejoicing or merely hallowing? Or discussing or fussing or simply dreaming? Are you crowing? Are you screaming?
Make just a ripple. Come on, be brave. This time a ripple. Next time a wave. Sometimes you have to start small, climbing the tiniest wall. Maybe you're going to fall, but it's better than not starting at all.
Thank you all for the gifts and the flowers. Thank you all. Now it's back to the showers. And don't tell Paul, but I'm not getting married today. You can pull all the stops out till they call the cops out. Find the behind out. But you gotta get a gimmick if you wanna get ahead. All afternoon doing every little chore. The thought of you stays bright. Sometimes I stand in the middle of the floor, not going left, not going right. Little fish, do you think I'll get my wish? Little love, I wonder how old I am. It's the little things you do together, that make perfect relationships. The hobbies you pursue together, savings you accrue together, looks you misconstrue together, that make marriage a joy.
She lightens my sadness, she livens my days. She bursts with a kind of madness my well-ordered ways. My happiest mistake, the aim of my life. You must meet my wife.
It's the fragment, not the day. It's the pebble, not the stream. It's the ripple, not the sea. Not the building, but the beam. Not the garden, but the stone.
Oh, if life were made of moments, even now and then a bad one. But if life were only moments, then you never know you had one.
I didn't see it so blue and so wrong. I've been here as the equals of no. I have gone to Moscow, it's very gay. Well, anyway, on the first of May.
Pretty isn't beautiful, mother. Pretty is what changes. What the eye ranges is what is beautiful.
High in her tower, she sits by the hour, maintaining her hair. Blithe and becoming, and frequently humming a light-hearted air.
scrumptious carnality twice in one day. There's no possible way to describe what you feel when you're talking to your meal.
By the blue, purple, yellow, red water. On the green, purple, yellow, red grass.
It's a necessary essence of democracy. It's a thing that every slave should have the right to be. And I slave should have the right to buy a slave for me. Can you see him? Well, free him.
You take one road, you try one door. There isn't time for any more. One's life consists of either or.
And then in bed, George, I mean he needs me. I mean like George.
Charlie Guiteau never said never or heard the word no. Faced with disaster, his heart would beat faster, his smile would just grow.
And find each other in the crowded streets and the guarded parks, by the rusty fountains and the dusty trees with the battered marks. And they walk together past the postered walls with the crude remarks.
Takes a little cocktail conversation, but without the proper preparation. Having just the vision's no solution. Everything depends on execution. The art of making art is putting it together.
Clear the deck, clear the tracks. You got nothing to do but relax. Blow up kiss, take a bow. Honey, everything's coming up rosy. Here's to the girls who play wife. Aren't they too much? Keeping house by clutching a copy of life, just to keep in touch.
Let us meet the moment unblushed. Life is often so unpleasant. You must know that as a peasant, best to take the moment present as a present for the moment.
He kept a shop in London town, of fancy clients and good renown. And what if none of their souls were saved? They went to their maker impeccably shaved.
Have a dish, have a fork, have a fish, have a pork. Put your feet up, feel at home. Have a smoke, have a coke. Would you like to hear a joke? I'll have June recite a poem.
It could have kept on growing instead of just kept on. We had a good thing going, going, gone.
Marriage may be where it's been, but it's not where it's at.
Life was fun, but also intense. Everything was possible and nothing made sense. That there and one of the major events
Was waiting for the girls.
It's our time, breathe it in. Worlds to change and worlds to win. Our turn coming through. Me and you, pal, me and you.
shave. So fetch the pomade and palmer stone and lend me a more seductive tone, a sprinkling perhaps of French cologne, but first, sir, I think a shave. The closest I ever came.
You're a very special girl, not just overnight. No, you're a very special girl, and not because you're bright. Not just because you're bright. You're just a very special girl. June.
Sudden how things were run. Said time's a wasting, it's 1901. Some men have everything and some have none. So rise and shine. In the USA, you can work your way to the head of the line.
Success is swell and success is sweet, but every height has a drop. The less achievement, the less defeat. What's the point of shoving your way to the top?
He talks softly of his wars and his horses and his horse.
You would have liked him, Mama, you would. Mama, he makes things, Mama, they're good. Just as you said from the start, children and art.
Everything goes to America, and you had those in America. Nobody goes in America, but nobody goes in America.
She's with you no matter how you feel. You're not the good guy, you're not the hero. You're not the dreamboat that sank your reel.
If she'd only been faded, if she'd only been fat, if she'd only been jaded and bursting with chat, if she'd only been perfectly awful, it would have been wonderful.
Lucy is Jessie, but terribly drab. Jessie is Jessie, but cold as a slab. Lucy wants to be dressy, Jessie wants to be Lucy.
Now, as the sweet imbecility tumbles so lavishly onto her lap.
Oh, Frederick, what a day it's been! Unending drama. Well, catch my question.
Now, there are two possibilities. A, I could ravish, or B, I could nap.
Say, Mr. Producer, I'm talking to you, sir. I don't need a lot, only what I've got, plus a tube of grease paint and a follow spot.
This is moving as a pie shop. There's a business, but I noticed something weird. Lately, all the neighbors' cats have disappeared. Must have hanging to what I call enterprise. Putting puppies in the pie. When it's doing my shop. That's the thought of it's enough to make you sick. And I'm telling you, the pussycats is quick.
Look, ma'am, an invitation here. Ma'am, delivered by hand to hand. Ma'am, I noticed the stationery's engraved in very grand.
Then from out of the blue, and without any guide, you know what your decision is, which is not to decide. Was that a farce?
My fault, I fear.
He has a merry-go-round.
He has King Lear.
Need no time to sit and dither. Waller withers, wither.
Some people sit on their butts, nothing creamy out and nothing good. That's living for some people, for some drunk people, I suppose. Well, they can stay and rot. But not
be safe and cheery.
Stimulating it, soon you'll have to fit it once a week.
There's not a tune you can hum. There's not a tune to go bum 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 de dum. You need a tune to go bum 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 de dum. Give me a melody. Why can't you throw 'em a crumb? What's wrong with letting them tap their toes a bit? I'll let you know when Stravinsky has a hit.
I feel charming, I'm so charming. It's alarming how charming I feel.
They cast a little wee underneath our flannel, extra steer and the English Channel. In our cozy retreat, kept on me down tidy. We'll have chums over every Friday by the sea.
The ball and the bell and the booby and the pig and the boat and the boy and the bride on the way.
Take my daughter, I caught her, I tried my best to wake the way. I even named her as you.
I chose and my world was shaken. So what? The choice may have been mistaken. The choosing was not.
Could I leave you? No, the point is, could you leave me? Well, I guess you could leave me the house, leave me the flat, leave me the Brock century balls and all that. You could leave me the stocks for sentiment's sake, and 90% of the money you make.
Lovers dividing, yet coincide. Something for everyone.
Only tonight.
Father and mother, yet one another.
Something for everyone.
Tragedy tonight.
Do not put your faith in a cape and a hood. They will not protect you the way that they should. And take extra care with strangers. Even flowers have their dangers. And though scary is exciting, nice is different than good.
It's a very short road from the pinch and the punch to the paunch and the pouch and the pensions.
First you're another, so I then someone's mother, then your camp, then you career from career to career.
The officer Krupke, what are we to do? Keep Officer Krupke, Krupp you!
Lady affairs will just have to wait.
It's priest. Have a little priest.
Is it really good?
So it's too good, at least. Then again, they don't commit sins of the flesh. So it's pretty fresh.
Awful lot of fat.
Only where it's sat.
Have you a poet or something like that?
Now you see the trouble with poet is how do you know it's deceased? Try the priest.
Tommy Booth is a handsome devil. Got many strings and fancy silks. Have a temper but kept it level. But he swallowed milks.
1, 2, 1, 2. We not only fought, but we won. 2. Left, right, left, right. There's none of the enemy left, right?
A person's personality is personal. He shouldn't have to sit like a bomb. It's harder than a matador questionable to try to get you off your bum. Wherever I go, I know he goes. Wherever I go, I know she goes. No fits, no fights, no music, no clothes. I mean, together.
I sort of hate to ask it, but do you have a basket?
I whine, I blush, I squeak, I squawk. Today I'm woke, too weak to walk.
I like the island Manhattan. I know you do. Smoke on your pipe and put that in.
Marquee, the Broadway Maven's weekly blast, comes out every Thursday. It includes piano talks, news, reviews, videos, Broadway blasts, quizzes, and more. Sign up for Marquee and all classes and projects at thebroadwaymaven.com. And here's a video I think you'll like.